First up, Vasudha, 2 news breaking here right now on that hijab flashpoint at a reputed private school in Kerala's Kochi. The school has been shut for the last 2 days after an altercation between the parents and some school members after a girl student protested against the school authorities for not allowing her to wear the hijab. Breaking news now that a delegation by a Congress MP has helped resolve that confrontation. Remember, Vasudha, earlier in the day, the Kerala High Court directed the state police to provide protection as the school was to reopen tomorrow.
That's right, Veera. In fact, since 1998, the school has followed the same policy, but suddenly the controversy erupted, and this happened on Friday when a group of people entered the school insisting that a student be permitted to wear the hijab, which the school says violates its dress code. Now, the controversy turned political, with the BJP accusing the SDPI of instigating the protest and the LDF government of not really cracking down on radical elements. Now, the school management approached the High Court on Monday seeking police protection. Listen in to the student who started the protest and also other reactions.
That's right. We'll also go across to Ashwin Nandakumar, our colleague joining us from Thiruvananthapuram. Ashwin, tell us what you're hearing at the moment. We believe that the Congress MP led a delegation to speak to parents and has now convinced the parents to send their children to school without wearing the hijab and following the school's norms.
Absolutely, Veera. In fact, Congress MP Hijab Eden has stepped in with a delegation of District Congress Committee members who went and met the management of the school at the school premises itself. Along with that, the parents were called, and then keeping the two parties on both sides, Hijab Eden led this delegation and then finally was able to convince the parent of the girl child that they should continue to follow the rules which has been set by this particular school, by St. Rita School, and that they should abide by the uniform which has been prescribed as per the management, to which the parents have also agreed on. Because after that, Hijab Eden have in fact spoken, and he said he does not want any radical elements to interfere and create such problems in the state of Kerala, and that is why he has come into this fold to ensure that this tension between the parents of the girl child and the management is dissolved, and that is what he has done. Around 1 hour's time, he went and discussed this matter, and what we come to know finally is that the parents have finally reluctantly or fully been agreed to the demands that has been kept by the management. So essentially, parents have said that the girl child will continue in this school itself. And interestingly, 24 hours ago, the same parent had said that they will not allow their girl child to study in this particular school. They will take the TC and go to a school which will allow her to wear her hijab. So certainly in 24 hours time, this has changed. The statement of parents have changed, and the Congress delegation has made it possible. Veera and Vasudha.
Right, but there were several questions that will be raised. Ashwin, stay with us because how this suddenly erupted in a school which has followed the same principle since 1998, why it suddenly happened. These are questions that are being raised. It is a politically charged conversation that's playing out there. Let's listen into the BJP before we head to our panel this evening, Vasudha.
വളരെ ഭീകരമായ ഒരു സാഹചര്യമാണ് ഇവിടെ കഴിഞ്ഞ 3-4 ദിവസങ്ങളിലുള്ള ഇവരുണ്ടാക്കിയത്. SDPIയുടെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലാണ് ഇവിടെ നടന്ന ഈ പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾക്ക് മുഴുവൻ SDPIയാണ് നേതൃത്വം കൊടുത്തത്. നമ്മളെല്ലാം അഭിമാനത്തോടു കൂടി പറഞ്ഞിരുന്ന നമ്മുടെ കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ മതേതര സ്വഭാവത്തിന് വലിയ കളങ്കമുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന ഒരു നിലപാട്. ഒരു കുട്ടി ഹിജാബ് ധരിക്കുന്നതിന് ഒരു തെറ്റുമില്ല, യാതൊരു തെറ്റുമില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ 117 കുട്ടികൾ ഇവിടെ മുസ്ലിം സമുദായത്തിൽപ്പെടുന്ന കുട്ടികൾ പഠിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഈ സ്കൂളിനൊരു ഡ്രസ് കോഡുണ്ട്, അത് പാലിക്കണമെന്ന് എല്ലാവർക്കുമുള്ളൊരു നിർബന്ധമാണ്. ആ നിർബന്ധത്തിന് അത് കോടതിയും സർക്കാരും എല്ലാം അംഗീകരിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. പ്രൈവറ്റ് മാനേജ്മെൻറ്റ് സ്കൂളുകളിൽ അവരുടെ യൂണിഫോം ധരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ വലിയ രീതിയിൽ SDPIയുടെ ആളുകൾ വരികയും ഇവരെ ഭീഷണിപ്പെടുത്തുകയും വലിയ രീതിയിലുള്ള സമ്മർദ്ദം ചെലുത്തുകയും സിസ്റ്റർമാരും അതുപോലെ അധ്യാപകരും ഭയന്നാണ് യഥാർത്ഥത്തിൽ 2 ദിവസം ഈ സ്കൂൾ അടയ്ക്കേണ്ട സാഹചര്യം ഉണ്ടായത്. ഇത് കേരളത്തിൽ അനുവദിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ല. ഇത് ഇസ്ലാമിക് സ്റ്റേറ്റിൻ്റെ ഒരു പരിച്ഛേദം കേരളത്തിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അത് ഒരിക്കലും അനുവദിക്കാൻ കഴിയില്ല.
Political analyst Dr. Jairaj P joins us now. We also have VP Shri Padmanabhan of the BJP joining us. Thank you both of you for being part of this broadcast. Dr. Jairaj, to you first. Kerala is often seen as this place where there are constituencies with equal number of Hindus, Muslims and Christians. Is there a genuine fear amongst all of you, the society, that there are some radical elements who are trying to inflict certain ideologies, ideas on young people? Is there a genuine concern?
Actually, Kerala is a secular state. Even though Kerala is a secular state, there are certain elements in almost all religions. Whether it is Hinduism, Islam or in Christianity, there are religious fanatics who just want to infiltrate into every system and create problems in Kerala. But the educated Kerala people will not allow anybody to interfere in small type of issues and make it inflated into a big balloon and a big issue, and it is not allowed in Kerala. Here the educational institution is given a clear-cut order from the Ministry of Education that it is the right of the student to wear any type of dress, whether it is a religious dress, after the inquiry from the DDE, Directorate of Education, DD. And the Minister of Education has given it is very clear cut. When the case of uniform, dress code for boys and girls were planning to implement in almost all the schools in Kerala, there were certain reservations for the children in the northern side of Kerala because they are wearing a certain type of dress. So that is the part of whether the PTA has to decide whether they will wear the gender neutral uniform, whether to wear or not to wear. It's a part of the PTA to decide in that area. Like that,
Right.
In this school, if one child want to wear a particular type of their religious dress, it is possible in Kerala. There are no issues. But there are certain elements, like Sean George has pointed out, certain element, miscreant element in almost all the religions, and they want to reap benefit from this fringe issues. They want to take fringe benefits from all these things. But Kerala people will not allow, whether they are Hindu fanatics or Islamic fundamentalists or the Christian fundamentalists, we will not allow anyone. That is the thing happening in Kerala.
Shri Padmanabhan, you've heard what Professor Dr. Jairaj has said. Do you believe that the government has allowed these elements to go about their work without cracking down on them? Because the Congress seems to have interfered now and resolved the situation there in Kochi, while as the BJP has been making political points.
See, there is no scope for such a controversy in a Christian management school, because a few years ago there was a similar issue in a Christian management school in Trivandrum district. At that time, that issue reached the Honorable High Court of Kerala. And the Honorable High Court of Kerala, the then judge, who is also still a judge there, Justice Mushtaq Muhammad, has passed an order stating that a Christian management school has got all the protection under the Constitution of India, wherein the minorities are allowed to establish and run education institutions as per their religious beliefs. So, in such an institution which is run by a Christian management, they are protected by the Constitution and they can impose their dress code. Nobody can interfere. And in that case, a Muslim girl was asked either to discontinue with the hijab or to change the school. And I think that girl changed the school. So, after that judgment, all over Kerala, some, or not all, some Christian management schools are not allowing any such types of extra clothings other than the school dress code. So here, knowing that this is not going to be allowed, because this very particular school is a Christian management school,
Right.
Knowing that this SDPI people have caused the...
let me ask this question to Ashwin Nandakumar. Ashwin Nandakumar, explain to us the demography of Ernakulam, because Veera and I have seen these controversies play out in Dakshin Kannada, and a couple of places in Karnataka, also a couple of places in Uttar Pradesh. But when it comes to Kerala, this seems to be one of a kind. Help us understand if there's been a precedent to something like this in the past.
Well, in fact, the district of Ernakulam has the highest density of Christian population in the entire country. In fact, if you look at the entire country, Ernakulam district has the highest Christian population. So there are a lot of institutions which are there in the district of Ernakulam, and a controversy like this in the heart of a place where there are a large number of Christian population certainly is a question that has been raised. Certainly they will be very careful in the coming times, all Christian management schools. Saying that there have been several such incidents. In fact, in Thiruvananthapuram, as Padmana Benji pointed out, in the Christ Nagar school, there was a similar issue that happened just a year back, and the institution was able to get the right to ensure their management decree as per the policy of the manager. So certainly, this is the second such incident that has come to light. Interestingly, the SDPI has also confirmed they entered the campus. They tried to talk to the management, saying they would want this girl child to wear the hijab, and this has happened in the campus itself. SDPI elements in their official posts have also claimed it. They had entered, they tried to talk to the management, but the management did not want to relent to these demands. Certainly, the law is very strong on their side, and this has caused the parent to finally agree to the demands that has been kept after the delegation of IB Eden came and spoke to them. Because certainly the rule of the law is right now supporting the Management Institute, which is a minority institute in Kochi. What's it up?
Right, you're putting the point across very clearly. There is a court order, there is a precedent there, Vasudha. Dr. Jairaj, the question is really this. Are radical elements making schools a playground for their politics? If yes, is enough being done to combat that, whether it is whichever religion they belong to?
Actually, the problem in Kerala is that the Congress is in ally with the SDPI and this Islamic fundamentalists for the last elections. Last 3 by-elections, they are joining a truck with these people, and they want to whitewash these people and to mainstream them into mainstream politics. But that is very dangerous. We have been pointing out that the act of the Congress in the last 2 elections is very, very dangerous, and that is going to tear the circular fabric of Kerala. And that is why this IB Eden interfered in this conflict, and he can solve it out very quick in a matter of time, just because it is their natural ally. In the poll ally in the elections. That is the thing that happened in Ernakulam, where IB Eden is the MP. And we know that in Palgad, in Nilambur, and other by-elections, SDPI and Congress, and the PFI, the banned PFI, and the other Islamic radical fundamentalists, and the radical Islam or the political Islam or the Madhodis, what we call, and are hand in glove with the Congress politics in Kerala. And that is a very, very dangerous thing happening in Kerala, and it is going to tear the secular fabric of the state.
Right,
and that is
Dr. Jara, this is such a contentious issue, Veera, because this is so much about education of women. But I do believe that a lot of this is not by choice, and we always have to also be wary of these radical elements who, like you rightly pointed out, use schools and colleges as playgrounds or battlefields for their own politics.